calls are gonna start coming.
I know.
So
They're waiting. They're all,
hold on, you're waiting, guys. Hold on. You gotta wait till the music starts and then you can start calling. You can't
As soon as we go live.
I'm not even called in yet, so hang on. I'm not quite ready. Give me 1 second.
Because Jesse's not called it. Welcome. So, good day on Periscope. Hey, see my show. What's up? Cody, you gonna call in tonight? We got 15 spots. 15 spots to win. It's a good prize, guys. Did I tell the prize? I don't know if I told the prize or not. It's a big prize. Oh my goodness. Yeah, guys, we are literally just let's make sure everybody's working. Huh? I got YouTube online, I got Facebook online, I got Periscope online. All right, Chad. Everybody's online tonight. Guys, stop the call tonight, guys. You call in. It'll cost me $10 to call in. But see my shell. If you win the major prize, it's worth the money.
A major award.
It's a major award. Fragile. I think about you every night. Corey, you can win your own prize. You absolutely can. That'd be kind of funny if you did.
The shipping's free on it.
Shipping is free. No, shipping's free anyway. It's electronic.
Well, yeah.
Yes, guys. Tonight's prize compliments of Steven's ad infinitum.
It would be free for him, the shipping.
It would be free for him. It's free for you. I'm working tonight, so I don't want to call in and have to leave for an emergency in case of... emergency call in case. I understand. That's just calling in, looks like. So we gotta wait for her to call in. All right, guys. So what's gonna happen? The way it's gonna work, guys, is once the music starts, you can start calling in. Chad and I have to go through all the ancillary stuff. You know that the usual. The sponsors and some of the news, email. We have to go through all that before we start the game. So you'll have time to call in. First 15 spots gets it, and then we go to a 3-man. Knock it down to a 3-man. So you want to get in, you get in. Come on, guys. Jesse, you're in?
I'm in.
You're in. All right. Guys, doesn't Jesse sound much better? Oh, she spoke one word. Say hi, Jesse.
Hello.
You sound sexier now. Sexier. Oh, man. All right, guys. Chad, you ready to start this? We got to start this because we got.
Well, let's get going.
All right, boys. You want to call in, you start calling, and you go right ahead. Everybody start calling in. Because we're starting this show. Because we got to get the stuff. We got to get the show on the road here. So, you want to call, give us a call. You want to play in the game tonight, give us a call, 808-468-7924, 808-GOT-SWAG. Again, you want to play in the game. You want a shot at playing in the game, 808-468-7924, 808-GOT-SWAG. All right, Chad, here we go. I'm going to push the start button. Okay, we should be recording, hopefully. God willing. All right, here we go. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You want to know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. Come on, take a chance now. Go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday. It is 8:30, which means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. We have Shorty Knits, 4 Shorty Knits manning the phones on this crazy night tonight. And please welcome to my virtual left, who's typing, so it's totally throwing me off into the show notes, my co-host, Chaz 427.
Well, I had to get those that typing in there. Otherwise, when I finished it, you're gonna be trying to smash on to the next
I'm
thing.
literally
So
trying to read, and I'm literally I'm reading what's being typed. So it's very difficult. Sorry. Go ahead.
so howdy y'all. Ready to get stumped? If so, tonight's the night for you.
That's right, guys. Tonight is episode 594. It's the night we wait the entire year for. Yes, guys, it is the second annual Stump the Caller Trivia Game. Phone lines are open, so you give us a call. You got about probably 8-9 minutes to give us a call. 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. Yeah, Chad. They want a shot. You want a shot at the main award. You got to play in the game. To be able to play in the game, you got to call us and hopefully get to play in the game. Because once you play in the game, it's 30 questions. 3 men, 30 questions. Take a shot at it. Come on, guys. It's a major award. It's the best time of the night. Chad, the best night of the year here.
And I don't get to play. I'm sad.
You don't even get to play. Best night of the year here on this show. Chad, before we get started, we got a few ancillary things we got to take care of, and Jesse has to take phone calls. So poor Jesse is taking phone calls as we speak. Guys, give us a call, 808-468-7924. In the meantime, Chad, we got to talk about Patreon. Guys, as you know, I say it every week because a lot of money to make the show work. We love all our patrons. We love everything they do for us. You know what we love, Chad? We love the patrons like Master Sergeant USMC, who, Chad, not only he's already a gold star, he upped it even more. He went above the gold star.
That's awesome.
How awesome is that? And I threw him a text to thank him. He's like, you know what? Don't worry about it, man. You guys do a great job. I appreciate it. So, guys, thank you so much. All our patrons, we thank you so much for all you do for us. You want to be a patron, you can become a patron at patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Before you signal me, turn my voice down just a bit. I'm getting some comments in the notes.
Hold on. Okay, how are you now? How's he now?
How am I doing now?
You can turn yourself down too, Chad. Do that too.
I could.
It's better for me to turn yourself down. Sorry, guys, we got new mics here, so we're trying to figure it all out here. That's what we're trying to do. Guys, again, now's the time to call. You want to get in the game. 808-468-7924. It starts once we finish all our ancillary stuff. 808-468-7924. All right, Chad, here we go.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
All right, tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Guys are getting a busy signal. Really? You're getting a busy signal? You shouldn't get a busy signal. 1, 2, 3. They shouldn't be getting a busy signal. Really? Try again. Try again for a busy. You should not be getting a busy signal.
And I adjust my my levels down because Corey said it was the same.
We're saying they're getting a busy signal, and that shouldn't happen. Jess, what say you?
They should not be getting a busy signal. I just double checked. We've maxed out the callers at 12. So
Well, we don't
keep trying.
Yeah, we shouldn't at all. I guess I do have a signal booster. I do have one on that. Yeah. So that's interesting. Anyway, moving along here. Keep trying.
Oh, he was kidding.
Tonight we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork, the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine write-in-the-rain paper. The logsbook designed for the micro-containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go caching than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Begone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
Again, one more time, guys. You want to give us a call? Want to play in the game tonight? You give us a call 808-468-7924. 808 got swag. And finally, by pathtags.com for all your swag and path tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help to trade or log tags or to purchase your own personalized path tag. With over 39,000 tags to collect, pathtags.com is everything you need to start your path tag obsession. Visit them at pathtags.com, PATHTAGS.com. And Chad, as always, you can find links to all our sponsors on our website or in our show notes. Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, what do we got? We got 4 callers going so far.
We have 4 right now.
All right, come on, guys. Any more? Anybody else want to play? 808-468-7924. You still got time to hop in. Come on. I'm Chasen saying I am too low. How about now? Am I better now? How's it? How am I now? Any better? Any better? Okay, Chad. News, Chad. Chad, did you hear the news, Chad?
I heard something about Signal.
Chad. I don't want to get into this right now. We'll get into it next week or even the week after because we do the cache your coffee. But Chad, locationless caches in 2020
Mm-hmm.
dropped yesterday. How about that? How about that, Chad?
That's
Find
awesome.
Signal or special 2020 Signals banner. Take a picture in front of it. You get a locationless cache. I don't have that.
I don't
It was-
have that either.
2005 was when they archived them or discontinued. What's the word? You know what I'm trying to say.
It's discontinued. Isn't that,
Discontinued.
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah. So 15 years it's been.
Is it really? Wow. Yeah. And then the cache closes January 1st, 2021. That's pretty exciting. Because I know I'll get one. I know I'm going to a bunch of megas next year. I know I'll find some
Oh yeah.
and or the banner at some point. You know.
Yeah. There will definitely be 3 huge ass events within a 2-week period of time that I'm sure I'll get at least one during that period.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I know. All right, so there you go, guys. So locationless cache is coming back in 2020, guys. That's pretty exciting. And Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Again, guys, you're running out of time here. 808-468-7924. You want to call in, get in the game. So Chad, we got an email from GSM times 2. It was from last week's show. He says, I gotta bring it over here because he goes, I hope that Shorty Knits has recovered from having her worst fears not only realized last week, but having them far exceeded beyond her imagination. I am, of course, speaking of having the geocaching vlogger show up last week on your front porch. Throughout the discussion about whether to have a geocache on your property or not, I recall that several times Shorty Knits expressed concerns that she didn't want strange people showing up on the front porch. He's referring to a show we had back in March that we talked about it. Since very few geocaches are stranger than Joshua, I could only imagine how frightening it was to have him show up. But then to have him free reign in the house for nearly an hour while you both were trapped at the microphone broadcasting the live show. We know he checked out the refrigerator, probably the medicine cabinets, and who knows what else. I hope that you counted your hand-knitted wool socks before he left. I wish Jessie the best as she works to recover from this frightening situation.
He was peeking in your stockings at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That was quite the surprise. We honestly had absolutely no idea that he was in town at all.
No idea he was in town whatsoever or at all. So we were equally shocked.
He's a great guy. I'm sure he didn't take much from the fridge.
Probably not. No, I would hope not. Was it JD Sutter says Scott has a new mic? I do have a mic. Yes, it should have a booster and like a chain, like a cloud lifter. I do have a cloud lifter on this mic, and you're gonna hear if you listen to the audio later tomorrow, you're gonna hear my mic sounds just beautiful. It's somehow with the video, the mic never sounds right on the video. For me personally, I think it's because I'm directly boosted into this board. Happens all the time. Happened with my old mic too, with the old mic as well. I don't know what it is, man. I'm trying to work through it. I need Daryl to come to Chicago. He'll fix it for me because Daryl's the king of that stuff. Meanwhile, Chad, it's just about time to play here. Looks like we only got 4. That's good. That means it won't be that. That means not too many people will be left out and upset here. Here we go. So we've got 4 people in the queue. Jesse,
Yes.
unfortunately, we only need 3. That's the bad part. We only need 3 people. So, Jesse, you're the one who's going to decide who's playing and who's not playing. We've got On a Boat. We've got Semmel's 123. We've got GSM times 2. We've got CP 590. So we've got Ohio, California, Kansas, and New York playing tonight, Jess. So, Jesse, who's our first player for tonight? Can you please tell us?
All right, so I have my random number spinner. I have 4 numbers on the spinner.
Yeah.
You don't want to, I'm assuming we're not going to share my screen the whole time. I'm going to be doing this all evening. So, okay, so I'm going to spin it. And the first number is
Whoever it is, I'm going to bring him right into the show. So
number 3.
number 3 is coming in. Number 3. Here we go. Number 3
Hey,
is
how you doing, Scott?
number
Great
3
day.
is GSM times 2. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
Thanks for reading my email.
You're very welcome. Welcome to the show. Congratulations on being able to play.
All right, I'm going to spin again. If it's number 3 again, obviously we're going to ignore it.
Of course, yes.
Next is number 1.
Number 1. Hello, number 1. That's On a Boat. Hello, sir. Number 1.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Did you hear about the new location that's Cassie's?
I did. Very exciting. Very exciting.
All right, Jesse, can we have, it's between Semmel's 123 and CP 590. Can you give us one more, please?
All right, I'm going to spin again.
Hey, one more.
And it is number 4.
Number 4 is CP 590. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How are you tonight?
I'm very excited to be on the show.
Awesome. Semmels, sorry, pal, you didn't make it. We appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much. Try again next year, buddy. Yeah. So thank you so much for calling in tonight. But nope, not tonight. But we've got our 3 players tonight, guys. We've got On a Boat, we've got GSM times 2, and we've got CP 590. All right, boys, this is how it's going to work. Pay attention. Jess, you got something to say?
Yes, I'm going to renumber them. They're going to have new numbers based on the order that they were brought on. So number 1 is GSM times 2.
Okay.
Number 2 is On a Boat.
Okay.
And number 3 is CP 590.
That's good.
Well, I'm glad you did that because that's what I have on my papers.
Perfect.
Okay, so why don't you can you rename them in the host room or no? So I'll never be able to know who's what. Or you'll just have to tell me whose it is. Okay, you'll have to call it out. Okay, Jess.
Sure.
All right, boys. This is how it's going to work. You're gonna be playing just 30 questions. Okay, you get a point for each one. At some point, there is in each 10 rounds, there's 2 whammies and a double points. Okay, if you get a whammy, you automatically lose all your points. Okay, and then you get the question to start over again. If you get the double, you can say double, and you could double all your points. Okay, obviously it's kind of like a double or nothing. If you miss it, you get nothing. If you get it, you get a double. Now, the beauty part of this is you also have 1 skip per person per game. So the whole game. So if you don't know a question, you'd be like, I skip it, and then your skip is gone. Everybody understand?
Yep.
Okay. Good enough.
Okay, here we go. All right, Jesse Brown.
Yes.
So,
Are we ready?
all right, guys, this is also going to where it is Jesse's going to decide who goes each round. So, Jesse, you decide. Give me one.
All right, so I'm going to spin number 1, number 2, or number 3. It is number 3, so that's CP 590.
CP 590.
I'm ready.
Oh, here's your question, sir. For 1 point here. What geocaching container is large enough to hold a geocoin, yet big enough to hold a sandwich?
A regular.
Is that your final answer? Guess your final answer if that's your final answer.
Final answer. I said,
Nope.
I guess I shouldn't shake my head when he.
No. It is a small. It is a small.
Oh.
Yes. Don't worry. You had no points to begin with. Don't worry about it. Just spin again.
Okay, I'm spinning again. Number 1.
You gotta give me a name.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's GSM times 2.
Thank you. GSM times 2. What
Yes,
type
sir.
of geocache has only a container and a log which must be signed when found? Again, what type of
traditional.
a traditional is correct, sir. Way to go. All right, nice. Very nice. Where's my bell? There you go. Congratulations. Traditional. Jesse, go ahead.
All right, next up. Number 2, that's on a boat.
Hello on a boat.
Hello.
What does the R in GPSR stand for?
The R in GPSR, you said?
Yep.
It should be receiver.
Receiver is correct, sir. Well done. All right, Jesse.
Next up. Number 2, that's on a boat.
On a boat. You just hit a whammy, buddy. You lost all your points. Well done.
Well,
All one of them.
He's back down one of them. All right, you ready, buddy?
Hey, you're tied for me now.
You ready? Here we go. It's acronym time. What does TFTP stand for?
is this for me still?
Yes, this is for you. Yes.
Hey,
TFTP.
what was it? Say it again.
TFTP.
Okay, did you say TFTC? I'm having trouble hearing you. I'm so
T,
sorry.
T as in Tom.
Thanks for the cash if you said TFTC.
No, T as in Tom. F as in Frank. T as in Tom. P as in Paul.
I have no idea. God. I don't know. 0.
Thanks for the puzzle is what it means. Thanks for the puzzle. Jesse Brown, give me another one.
All right, next up. I picked the slowest spinner in the world. Next up, number 2. Again, that's on a boat.
On a boat. Here we go again.
It's
You ready?
random.
All right. Sorry, you talk really loud.
Okay. How far apart minimum in feet or meters does the geocache have to be?
161 meters, 528 feet.
That is wow, look at
think I heard
you.
you.
Well done. Do
You
have
should
an-
get bonus points for that.
No bonus points. On a boat, are you like on a freaking boat?
I'm sitting in my living room. Sounds like somebody.
Oh, who's on a boat?
I'm on a train.
Oh, that's you're on a train.
There we go.
I'm commuting home right now.
You know what? Respect on that one. Respect. You're playing a game on a train. All right, continue,
That's right.
Jesse.
All right, so next up. Number 3, that's CP590.
CP590. You got a double or nothing. Chad, how many points does he have?
He has 0.
Well, guess what? You could double that right now. Here you go. You ready?
Oh, this is good.
I think in this case he would get a 1 if he
Right.
because double 0 is still 0.
The original download format for the search results page on geocaching.com was called what?
Say that again. The original what?
The original download format for the search results page on geocaching.com was called what?
Original download format. I'm going to say LOC.
That is correct, sir.
Final answer.
That is correct.
Very good. That was a tough
All right,
one.
so
And we
0 now, right?
Yeah, now you got one.
got a 3-way tie with 1.
Jesse, keep going.
Okay, next up is this wheel, I promise it is totally random. Number 2 is on a boat.
On a boat. Hello, sir.
All right.
True or false? HQ is in Spokane, Washington.
False.
False is correct. There you go, sir. Well done. Do you know what it's in for no bonus points?
It's in Seattle, right
That's
across
right.
from Google.
That's right.
You're very near Google.
Jesse?
Okay, next up. Number 3, that's CP590.
CP590.
All right, bring it on.
What was the first branded promotion geocaching.com got involved with?
That would be Jeep. Final answer.
That's correct. Good job, sir. Well done.
There was a Jeep travel bug in our front porch cache for a little while.
There was. Absolutely. Yes, there was.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, next up, number 3, CP590.
CP590.
And again,
How you doing, sir?
I'm still on the train.
All right. Well, bad news though. You just lost all your points. So, well, good news.
Okay.
You get the question. It's an acronym. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The acronym is P as in Paul, O as in orange, I as in
Igloo.
igloo. Thank you. POI.
Point of interest.
There you go. Look at you. You're an
That's
expert.
the one.
You are an expert.
Do we want to remind people about the one pass that they get?
Yeah, guys, remember, you do get one pass if you need it. Don't forget. You do get one pass. Jesse, who's next?
Next up, number 1, GSM times 2.
Yeah, there he is. How you doing, GSM Times?
Oh, there you go. Okay, good.
All right, you see, we didn't forget.
Number 1's still on the wheel.
All right, this is question number 10. What level of difficulty requires special equipment?
It's level 5.
There you go. Congratulations. You're on the board. All right, Chad, we're through 10 questions. Why don't you give me a score update here?
We got GSMX with 2. We've got On a Boat with 2, and we got CP590 with 1.
Okay.
Anybody's game.
Anybody's game here.
2 whammies down.
That train is loud, CP5.
Okay, next up is number 2, Ian on a boat.
Ian.
Yo,
Are you there, sir?
I'm here.
Okay. The original 4-color logo was yellow, green, blue, and what?
Yellow, green, blue, and orange.
All right. Good. Nice job.
Okay, next is number 3. Number 3 is CP590.
CP590.
All right.
Stop.
Coming up to my station.
I'm saying I get close to getting off the train. Just out of curiosity.
I'm about 3 minutes away from my station.
Okay. All right. Well, here you go. You got a question to answer first. If you wanted to log that you dipped a traveler into a cache, what kind of log would you use?
I missed the beginning of that. If you want to log,
If you wanted to log that you dipped a traveler into a cache, what kind of log would you use?
that would be a dropped off log. No?
No. You would write a note if you wanted to drop a traveler in.
Oh, if you just wanted to drop it. Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's it, man.
I think the keyword there is dipped.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not leaving it, you're just dipping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay,
You
next.
can still do that with a found it log.
You could, but no, if you
Good.
wanted to log that that you dipped a traveler in a cache. If you just
Okay.
wanted to log that you dipped it in there,
You-
what would you do?
Your game. I'm okay.
Yes.
All right, are we ready?
Yes.
Next up, number 2. Number 2 is on a boat.
On a boat.
Yup.
What is the brand name of a special geocaching log paper that can be written on even when wet?
Right in the rain.
Right in the rain is correct, sir. That is correct.
All right, next up is number 1, GSM times 2.
Hello.
Okay.
GSM times 2.
Hello, sir.
Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
What are the 3 options for printing the number of logs from a cache page?
Okay, could you repeat that, please? There's a lot of background
I
noise.
absolutely can. What are the 3 options for printing the number of logs from a cache page?
You know what? I'm going to take a pass on that one.
I'm going to take a pass. Can anybody else answer that question to steal the point?
CB590 would like to try.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say 0, 5, and 10.
Oh, look at you.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
That was a Andy Stumper
Yes.
question about from back in the day.
Yes, it was. Well done.
I saw that question. I had to actually go and look at a cache page and figure out where is that and what does that even mean?
That's an oldie thing, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. It still exists, though. I checked. It's still the same.
Really?
Yes. Okay.
When was the
Jesse.
last time someone printed out a cache page?
When they visited all 48 states in a week
Yeah.
in a binder.
Jess, who's up?
Okay, next up is number 1, GSM times 2.
Oh, GSM times 2.
Okay,
Hello,
well-
sir.
Let's try it again.
Okay, but you got this one. Oh, no.
Not another whammy.
Yes, he got a whammy.
Oh, man, that sucks. Okay.
You're back down to 0, but guess what? You get an acronym. You ready for an
Okay.
You ready for an acronym?
Sure.
It is B as in boy, O as in out, T as in Tom, BOT.
BOT. I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, no. Does anybody else know for no points?
I think it must be a regional thing.
Nobody knows. The answer is base of tree. Is what it is. Base
So,
Yeah.
quick question here because I didn't mark it off. Was it GSM times 2 that used this pass?
He did, yes.
Okay. That's
Yes,
what
I
I
did.
thought.
Yes. he did.
Okay. I forgot to mark it off. Wanted to make sure it got it marked off.
All right, Chad, what is the score halfway through the game?
We got GSM times 2 with 0. We've got On a Boat with 4. And we got CP 590 who got off his train with 1.
How many does On a Boat have?
4. Quattro.
4. Oh, look at him. Oh, you better not hit a whammy, Ian. That would stink. All right, Jesse, give me another one.
Okay, next up, spin. Number 1, GSM times 2.
GSM times 2. Hello, sir.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get on the board again.
All right, here we go. The question: the Giga event icon has something in the bubble graphic. What's in that? What's in that graphic? What's in the bubble?
The word giga.
Word Giga. That's correct. Or I would accept the letter G. Either or. Good job. Well done. Jesse.
Next up, number 2. Number 2 is On a Boat.
On a boat. Hello,
Ooh.
sir.
Hello.
Okay, Chad, how many points does On a boat have?
He has 4.
Okay, On a boat. You have hit.
Oh.
You have hit the double or nothing.
Oh.
here. Okay, On a boat.
What does that mean?
That
Double, you
means
said?
if you miss the question, you lose everything. But if you get it, you double your score. You go from 4 to 8.
And if I pass, then I can still use my pass.
You can absolutely use your pass. Yes, sir. You can. Yes, you can.
All right, cool. All right.
Are you
Let's do
ready?
it.
To make a trackable item usable in the GC world, there are 2 codes. One code is a trackable code. What's the second code needed?
To make an item usable,
To make
you
it
need
usable.
a tracking. You need the tracking code,
Yes.
and you need the activation code.
The activation code. That is correct.
Well done.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, watch out for those whammies.
Chad, score update.
We got GSM times 2 with 1. On a Boat with 8. And CP 590 with 1.
Okay. So everybody's hoping for a whammy on a boat here. All right, Jess. Give me a number.
All right, let's spin. Number 1, that's GSM times 2.
Sometimes 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. GSM times 2. What are the 2 main colors of the geocaching icon?
Okay, say that again, please.
What are the 2 main
Yeah,
colors?
ask it again, please.
What are the 2 main colors of the Ceto geocaching icon?
Ceto is green and white.
Green and white is wrong.
Ooh.
Anybody else know before I give it away? Nobody else knows. The answer is blue and green. Is the answer blue and
Ooh.
green? Yes. Okay.
All right, ready for the next one?
Hold on, I gotta bring
Oh,
on the boat back in. On the boat, you back, sir?
I have returned. I apologize.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. All right, Jess.
Radio
Wait,
calling show.
So Jess, what's going on? Chad, what's the score?
We got GSM times 2 with 0, on a boat with 8, and CP 590 with 1.
Okay. Jess.
okay, we ready?
Yes.
All right, it's spinning, and it is number 1, that's GSM times 2.
Yeah, sometimes 2. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I gotta wait because CP 590 is being really loud.
Thank you.
What do I got? What's going on?
You're being really loud. We have to wait for you.
Oh, damn. I'm walking in a snowstorm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you're in New York. You are in a snowstorm. You're totally in a snowstorm. Yes, yes. Okay, Scott, are you ready, sir?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. On the GC webpage, there are 3 navigational words just to the right of the logo. One of the words is play. One of the words is stop. What? Oh, sorry, shop. What's the last word?
Support.
No.
Man.
Does
Doing
anybody
bad,
else?
doing bad.
Does anybody else know?
Community.
Community is correct. No points awarded. But well done.
That was GSM times 2, right?
Who just
Yep.
had that question? Yes.
Yep.
Oh, Scott. Yes. Jesse. All right, guys. Just for the record, this is a whammy. So, Jesse, roll the dice, please.
No whammy. No whammy.
Roll
All
that
right, I'm
dice.
going to spin it. We ready?
Give it to me.
Big prize, no whammy.
All right, it's spinning, and it is number 1. That is GSM times
Fantastic.
2.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Get that out of there.
Okay, Scott. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's an acronym. Are you ready, sir?
Oh, you guys, there's no national acronyms, but let's go for it.
Here we go. The acronym is RAF. That's Robert Albert Frank,
Or Royal Air Force.
or Royal Air Force.
Yeah. I can only think of dirty things, so we just take it a pass on this one.
So you don't know it.
I do not know what RAF
You know, it's funny is that when we used to play Stump the Host back in the day, I could never get the acronyms. My mind would blank completely on the acronyms. But then you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, totally. Anybody else know what the acronym RAF stands for?
No.
Ian on the chat room. Are these acronyms you made up? No, it's replace as found. Replace as found. That's it. They exist, guys. These are real acronyms.
And that was GSM times 2, right?
That was GSM times 2. Jesse.
Yep.
Jesse froze, I think.
Yes, she looks.
Jess, you froze. She's working on it. So in the meantime, we're on hold here because Jesse's working on it. She's got to log back in.
So
Jared,
to recap the score here,
score here.
we've got GSM times 2 with a whammy, which is 0. We've got On a Boat with 8, and we've got CP 590 with 1.
All right, here we go. Jesse, are you back?
I'm back, and look, my screen now says spinner instead of shorty knits. I have no idea how that happened.
All right, Jess, you got to spin.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Okay, next up is number 2, On a Boat.
On a boat. Hello, sir. On a boat. Hello.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Good. You're there. All right. You ready, sir?
Yep.
Okay. If you want to be alerted, an FTF has been published. What geocaching.com service would you use? And I want the specific service term.
The specific
Yes.
name of it?
I'll read it again. If you want to be alerted, an FTF has been published. What geocaching.com service would you use?
Oh, God, there's a specific name for this. I'm going to mess it
There
up.
is. Yes, there is.
And you do have a pass.
Notification.
Wait, hold on. Before you do.
Just as a reminder, you do have a pass.
He does have a pass. Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, I think I got it. Instant
Oh.
notification service is something.
Give me
Instant notification.
give me your final answer when you're done.
Instant notification. Final answer.
Wait, one more time. What's your final answer? One more time.
Oh God, you're making me rethink this.
No, I just I want to make sure I understand because what you're saying.
Instant notifications. I think instant is the important word. Final answer. Go.
I would give that to him. You're not going to give that to him?
That was the wrong button. No, I'm not gonna give that to him. You know what? No, let me tell you why I'm not going to give it to you. Okay, because
All right,
you said it
hit me.
right in the beginning. It's instant notification service.
All right.
Is
Fair
the
enough.
answer.
I think I would have gave that to him. So we're gonna crash him back down to 0.
Crashing back down to 0. I wanted the specific service.
Okay.
That's the specific term is instant notification service.
You know, I might quit listening. If I was him, I might quit listening to the show.
I'm looking over at the judges and they're nodding their heads, agreeing with me right now. So yeah. All right, Jesse.
All right. We're going to spin again. Next up is number 2, On a Boat.
On a boat.
Got a chance to redeem.
Oh, he got the double or nothing too. Way to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna double up my 0. Here we go.
How many continents have geocaches on them?
7.
7 is correct, sir. Well done. Well done.
All right. Next up.
Wait, okay, hold on. CP590, now what are we hearing?
I'm sitting silently in the living room now. I made it
Okay.
home.
So who am I hearing? Who's got people talking in the background?
I'm sitting silently next to my Christmas tree. And it's not making noise.
Oh, look at everybody's going ouch because I wouldn't give him the instant notification service. Wow, really? No. Somebody must agree with me in the chat. Come on. All right.
Okay, am I spinning again?
Yes, you're spinning again.
All right, I'm going to spin it. It's spinning, and number 1 is up. That's GSM times 2.
GSM times 2. Hello, sir.
Okay, let's do it.
What is the only current attribute that is the color yellow?
Oh.
Again, what is the only current attribute that is the color yellow?
Let's go with partnership.
Partnership is wrong. No. Anybody else know for no points?
Are you going for wireless?
Recommended for beginners?
No. Wireless beacon. I think it was.
Hey, can I feel like that is incorrect. I'm just going to challenge you on that. I have a wireless beacon cache, and I was surprised it wasn't yellow.
It's not yellow?
It's actually black and white now.
I did not know that. Really? When did they switch?
Well, the attribute. So the question was attribute. The attribute is still yellow.
The attribute Yeah, golf. So my cache is Golf Charlie 8 Foxtrot 1 Alpha Mike, and it's a black and white
Wait,
attribute.
okay, hold on. We're going to the judges, Chad. Check it out. Let's see.
Say it again.
But it's not worth any points anyways. But I just throw your question out.
No.
Carry on.
No, I'm curious now. Hold on. We're calling a timeout on the show. We're double checking. And for the record, you can look up instant notification service. He's wrong. He's wrong. Go ahead.
Okay, I still believe you.
Chad, what color is it?
It's yellow.
It's yellow.
The attribute is, yeah.
What color is the attribute?
Attribute.
I don't see a yellow one, but I believe you.
Hold on, they might have changed it.
And
They might have
I
changed
know
it.
I know what you're talking about. It being yellow
Last
previously.
time I checked, it was yellow.
But I have a new cache that I published 2 months ago, and it's not yellow.
What's the GC one more time?
8 Foxtrot 1 Alpha Mike.
Okay.
I'm looking it up. Okay. This is for no points, so it's definitely a good question.
Attributes.
Jesse, what color is it? I see a look on her face.
It's black and white.
Black wind?
8 Charlie what?
Wow. Ooh.
That was 8 Charlie what?
8 F1 AM, Mike.
F1A.
Wow.
Hang on.
Okay. Well, then you
What? Say that one more time because I didn't quite get it.
8 F1 AM.
M. Okay.
Wow, look at that. At some point, they changed
And
that.
if you-
They changed it from a
If
yellow.
you click on the what are attributes
Mhm.
link there too, you can see a list of all the attributes. It's also black and white there
When
too.
did they change?
Yeah. There used to be one that was red too, and it's not red anymore. They're all black and white.
When I made this probably
Yes.
about a month ago, I looked and I could have sworn it was still yellow.
I know I've looked recently. Or
But just a comment. Why don't we move on? Because this is starting to drag a little bit.
You're right. I'm sorry. Absolutely.
so what? Was that a correct answer?
No points. No
no,
points.
no
Carry on.
points.
There were no
Okay.
no correct answers.
Okay, sorry.
I got
All
it.
right, so next up, let's move on.
Go ahead.
All right, next is number 2. That's on a boat.
On a boat. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay, here we go. How many legs does a traditional travel bug icon have?
For final answer.
Good job.
All right.
Good job. That's a tough one. If you don't have to think about it, unless you don't have one sitting in front of you, that's when you got to think about it.
All right, I'm going to spin again.
Spin it.
Next up is number 3, CP590.
359. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Are you home now? Safe.
I am home now, safe. Yes.
Okay, good. Chad. Well, we only have 5 questions left. Can you tell us the score currently?
We've got GSM times 2 with 0, on a boat with 2, and CP590 with 1.
Okay. And so who's up? CP590.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Tight game.
Here we go. What type of map would you use that would show the types of relief of terrain? I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. What type of map would you use that would show the types of relief or terrain of an area?
A topographic map.
A topographic map is correct. Yes, sir. Well done, sir. Good job.
All right, I'm going to spin again. And next up is number 3. That's CP590 again.
CP590.
Ooh.
So sorry, Red. Red Semmel says, repeat question from last year. That was a repeat question from last year. You are absolutely right, sir. That repeats something.
No,
Here we go.
you skipped one. That wasn't a whammy.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Be a whammy. Who's up? Who is it?
CP590.
I believe it's me.
CP590.
Yeah.
Are you ready, sir?
Sure. Bring it on.
It's an acronym. Are you ready? This also
as ready as I'll ever be.
this is also a repeat from last year because nobody ever gets it. UTM.
UTM.
Yep.
Oh, Universal Transmercator.
One more time. You're so close. One more time.
Well, hang on.
Let me look it up. Let me Google.
Well, let me Google it.
Universal. Universal Universal Transmercator. That's what I'm
One more time.
probably missing it.
If I didn't give it to Ian, I can't give it to you. Come on, one more time. We'll give you one more chance.
All right, hang on. Universal.
Yes.
Universal Transmercator Meridian.
Oh, you're so close.
I'm screwing it up.
Chad, give it to him.
Universal Transverse Mercator.
Transverse Mercator.
Yes,
I should know
so
that.
close.
Yeah, so close.
So close.
That one's burnt me in the past.
Yeah, that burns Chad every time. Yes. Jesse.
All right, I'm going to spin again. Next up is number 1. That is GSM times 2.
Sometimes too.
Okay, don't give me an acronym.
How about this one? What icon on geocaching.com represents lab caches?
What? It looks like a magnifying glass.
No.
Is that your final answer?
No. Yeah, that's my final answer.
Okay. Yeah, you're wrong. Anybody else for no points? No.
An Erlenmeyer flask.
A flask or a beaker. Yes.
Ooh.
A flask or a beaker. That's correct. Yes. Chad, give me a score here.
We've got GSM times 2 with 0. Ian with 2 and
Consistent.
CP590 with 0.
Okay, so Ian's still winning.
Oh.
All right, let's
All right, I'm going to spin it.
spin it for me.
Here we go. It is number 1. That's GSM times 2.
So you went from 0 down to 0.
We're
All
gonna
right.
end this game tied at 0.
There we go.
I know, and I have no what's called question. I didn't even think of having a tie question. All
So
right,
we're down to the last 3 questions.
here we go. Acronym time. Apparently, everybody thinks Illinois acronym time, but no, these are real acronyms. Here we go. S is in Sam. O is in over. O is in over. P is in Paul. SOOP.
SOOP.
Yes, sir.
Same old poop.
Same old
That's the final
poop.
answer.
There we go. Stop. No. Anybody else for no points? No.
Consensus are made up.
Yeah,
I admit I've never seen this one. The other ones I've seen.
I've actually seen this one before. Something out of place is what it is. Something out of place. Guys, you gotta get up on your.
I guess that's the disadvantage of actually spelling out words in your log.
Right? All right, 2 questions to go, guys. 2 questions to go.
All right, I'm going to spin again.
Spin it.
Number 1, GSM times 2.
Fantastic.
GSN times
Good luck.
2. Here we go.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. You're an old school cashier, aren't you?
I've been around for just had my 15th year. Yep.
15th year. All right, then
There's a possibility you might know it then.
you might know this question. The geocacher's creed has 3 words describing the entire concept of it. One word is safe. The other is legal. What's the third word?
Wow. Safe. Legal.
Want me to read it again? I can read it again.
No, you don't need to read it again. I heard it. Safe, legal, and environmental.
Oh, so
Started with the right letter.
you had the right letter. Anybody else? No points. Safe, legal,
Easy. Ethical.
ethical. There you
Ethical,
go.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
We still use the Geocacher's Creed. Is that still around? Anybody know?
Yeah.
Only in Andy's head.
All right.
All right. We got one question left.
Yeah, give me a score.
We got GSM times 2 is 0. On a boat with 2, and CP 590 was 0.
So as long wait and okay, and for the record, has Ian used his pass yet?
No, he has not.
So Ian could effectively win this game. As all essentially, he's gonna pass it and he wins the game. Oh, let's spin it and see who gets it.
All right. We're going to spin. The player for the last question is number 1, GSM times 2.
Okay.
I think he's gotten the most actually.
I don't know.
I got the most wrong. I know that.
Here we go. Not including a GPSR units and before smartphones.
One second. Got it. Wait.
No, go ahead. Take your time.
I've got my dog started barking, so
That's
I couldn't
all
hear that.
You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Your dog wants to answer.
Here we go. Not
She'd probably be better.
okay. Not including GPSR units and before smartphones. What electronic device was first used in what some consider paperless caching?
Oh, the Palm.
The Palm. That is correct, sir.
The Palm Pilot.
The Palm Pilot is correct. But in the end, on a boat, sir, you win the game. Congratulations, sir.
Oh man. So your semantics didn't affect me, so we're good. No hard feelings.
Well, that's good. All right, so CP590, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Awesome. Are you? So you are home safe, right?
I'm home safe.
Next to his tree.
I'm all good.
Okay. Are you gonna have to go out and shovel later, or did somebody shovel?
I'm hoping it just melts,
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, thank
but
you.
probably not going to happen. I got my son here home from college, so I'm going to put it to work shoveling.
Right? Of course. Dude, that's why I had sons. That's literally why I had sons. To make I didn't have
Same
to
here.
shovel any.
Same
I didn't
here.
have to shovel. I knew when I
Yeah.
was a son, my shoveling days were numbered, and I was so.
My dad got a snowblower the year I went off to college.
All right, so CP590, please do not hang up the phone. Number 3 back into the queue. So guess Jesse, you can get your address because you and GSM times 2 both getting prizes from Practical Geocaching. So please hold on a second, okay? I'm gonna put you back in the queue.
All right, thanks. It was a lot of fun playing.
Thanks a lot playing, buddy. Appreciate it very much. GSM times 2.
Yes, sir.
Again, sir, thank you so much for playing. Had a great time playing with you, Scott. I'm assuming it's not snowing in California tonight.
It's going to get down to about 38 degrees tonight, but it's not snowing.
Well, that's good. Well, that's good. Well, sir, thank you so much for calling and listening to the show. Appreciate it. Thank you for playing the game, sir.
No, it was a lot of fun. You guys have a good day.
I will talk to you soon. You do not hang up. You stay in the queue. Okay. I want to get your address.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And then we have got. Do we still have? Hello. We still have on a boat. Hello.
Still here.
Gee, sounds so excited for winning.
Sad for winning? No.
I said, don't
No,
sound.
see, you know what? I thought when I called in, I was gonna, try to rival Josh's appearance from last year. He's all bubbly, excited. I can't. I can't beat him. So I figured I'd just stay mellow and,
All right. Did I say what happened last week? What you win? Did I say what you win?
You may have. I don't actually know.
You won
so.
a gift certificate a year for Project GC.
Oh,
Yes.
very cool.
Are you a
I could
GC? Are you a
definitely put that
Project?
to use.
Are you a Project GC member?
I am. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I just got my Emerald badge, man. I'm super excited about it.
There you go. Now you get another year, no charge, sir. So thank you so much.
Very cool.
And congratulations on winning the 2019 Caller Stump the Caller contest. So appreciate it so much, and it's good to see you
Yeah,
because you're a
thanks
regular
for doing
caller.
it.
So you're a regular caller, so I appreciate you calling in and enjoying this. And I'm gonna throw you back in the queue, okay? So just so you can
Cool,
get your
cool.
address. I think we already have your address because you've won something before, but let me just double check. I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw you
probably.
back in the queue, okay?
All right, man.
All right, good to talk to you. Talk to you soon.
I'll see you.
Chad,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of controversy tonight, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, well, it didn't impact the game in the end. So
It did not. No, it did not impact the game in the end because he did win. So yeah, a little bit of controversy. I like that. Keeps it
yeah.
spicy, you know. Chad,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, thank you so much, Chad, for all your help tonight on the 2019 Stump the Car game, second annual Stump the Car. It's always a Christmas time treat here on the show. The Stump the Caller. You know, for guys who don't remember, many years we played Stump the Host, but now that we
Yep.
take phone calls, we play Stump the Caller. So to give them prizes. So Chad,
Yes, sir.
next week's show, we are cooking our way to show number 600. We are chugging along on that train. We are at next show is 595, Chad. We're
Five
we're
ninety
six
five.
shows away
Shit.
from 600.
Yeah.
How about that? 600.
Wow.
How about that? So,
Do we get something for 600?
do we get something?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a fantastic show, is what we're going to get.
Okay.
These listeners are gonna get in late January when 600 drops. Oh, there's plans. Let's see if the plans happen, but there's plans. So, Chad, but next week we got to get there. We got to do 595 first, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Next week's show, guys, geocaching year in review. And when you have a geocaching year in review, you bring in the one and only, you bring in Daryl W4 onto the show. So, Chad, next year in review, geocaching, everything that's happened in geocaching in 2019. We're going to be talking about it the entire year. And I'll see any milestones that you had, that I had, that Jesse had, that Daryl had in 2019. I had a couple of milestones in 2019. So,
Yeah, a few.
yeah, so it should be an interesting show. It's on Christmas Day, after Jewel Caching Day, that me and Jesse are going to do. We're going to be out caching all day, and then we're going to come home, take a nap, and then we're going to do a show. Chad, you're going to make it, right? Even though it's Christmas.
Yep.
You're going to be there.
I'm gonna be there.
All right, there you go. So that's Christmas Day, guys. Once again, thank you to Practical Geocaching for giving our losers a prize as well. We appreciate it very much. Thank you to Corey's at Infinitum for giving the Project GC gift certificate. Appreciate Corey, old host of the show. Appreciate him very much. Corey's always a good friend of the show, and so I'm excited. Jesse, you back?
I am here.
Oh, we were talking about the controversy surrounding the show tonight.
Yeah.
What do you think
Did-
of that?
About the beacon?
No, about a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
A lot of controversy.
Maybe it's time we update the questions.
Yeah. Well, those were new questions. There was a bunch of new questions.
Were they?
Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was definitely some acronyms that I don't recall being used in the past. So,
Yeah.
and there's some other ones that were relatively new.
I put some old ones in there, the ones that usually stump everybody, but
Right.
Yeah. There's some like transversal Merc Creator. That's got to go in every year. I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Someone's got to get it sometime. I got it 1 year.
You did. You got it one.
It was like, man, that thing has stumped me. I'm writing that down so that. Yeah, that's what it's called.
So yes. So Jesse, next year, geocaching year in review. It's coming up next.
Yes.
With Daryl.
Yes.
Yes. Ian, can somebody buy Scott whatever booster he needs? I got the booster on there. I'll figure it out, guys.
Yeah, you just need to, I think, raise your levels.
But if I raise, here's the thing, guys. If I raise my levels, okay, it's going to sound bad on the audio. That's the problem.
Well, we got Daryl on next week, so
I'll talk to
get him to fix it.
But you'll see. You'll see. I turned it up today. We'll see how the audio sounds for this week's show on like through the podcast, through the actual audio. Guys, remember this is an audio show. It's an audio show.
Ooh, you know what? They still. So I just looked at the Project GC page. And I had looked at this no more than a couple weeks ago, and it was yellow then. And the needs maintenance icon
Uh-huh.
is red on there, but I think it's now black on the in the list of icons. Let me see. Or they don't have it showing up in the list of icons.
Interesting.
No, it's there. It's in their list of icons online, but Project GC still has the needs maintenance as red.
Last time I checked it, it was yellow. Because I can't remember when I started making these questions. Maybe it was a couple of months ago when I started forming these questions, and I checked to make sure. Just like I checked, like that the the 0, 5, and 10. I checked all those to make sure they still worked.
Right.
And, that was at that time. It was yellow. I looked.
Right. So they just recently
They did an update,
changed
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody. Again, didn't make a difference to the game. So.
You're screwing up our games.
I know. Yeah, what do you All right, guys. Next week, geocaching year in review with Daryl W4. Thank you, everybody, so much for playing Stump the Caller, second annual Stump the Caller game. And we're going to move on for let's close the show out. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you to all our callers. GSM times 2, CP590, the winner on a boat for 2019. Thank you guys so much. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archived video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on our favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click on the subscribe or get notified buttons to know when we go live. If you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you'll get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our Patreon members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, and PathTags.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week, talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we'll talk to you guys next week. We are clear. Chad, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not frozen.
Oh, you're what?
I'm not frozen.
You're not. You looked frozen for a second.
I was just staring at my screen because I was there's only two attributes that I don't have collected. One's lost and found, which I will collect, and the other one is the partnership cache. And there was one partnership cache where I got the final coordinates for out in Seattle, but it hadn't been found in like 3 years when I was going to look for it. And it was between Seattle and Cologne, Germany, and the partnership. And I went for it a couple of years ago and got my legs completely tore up. I mean, I was going bushwhacking back in there, and I got within about 50 feet of where I was supposed to be. And it's like, I gave up. I turned around. This is the first one trying to bushwhack to the location that I turned around and walked out. And I could tell that I was going the right location because I looked at pictures and stuff from it, and you could tell they were that far into the woods where they would have been taking pictures of where the water is and stuff around the edge of this, a part of a inlet. And so I could tell that, yes, it really was there, but I could not access it. And I was wanting to see if it's still there, and maybe someone had done some maintenance on it. And now I can't find the cache. So,
well, I still got people in the GSM times 2. Hang on. Don't get out yet if you're still on. Hopefully you're still on. And Ian, hang on a second because I want to try something here. I'm going to push record again while we're doing this. I guess I can't end the broadcast because I'm going to see, but I want to check my audio with you guys. So,
it's on my page.
GSM times 2. You hear me okay? Correct? I'm okay for you. You can hear me just fine compared to Chad and Jesse. If you're still there, hopefully you're still in there. Same thing with you, Ian. I'm low for you.
Ian said all he could hear was the music when you were
Right,
doing the outro.
You're just fine. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm doing. I want to check the. I'm turning me down a little and turning me up. I'm trying to find that sweet spot where you can hear everybody hears me okay. But that might be off already. I'm seeing nobody else answering me in the chat rooms.
So it looks like
Your sometimes says yes. Yes, I sound okay, is what you're saying. Does anybody in the chat room think I sound low? I know there's 17 people watching, and you're barely coming through now. Okay, so Ian says I'm barely coming through. Wheels says I'm very low on YouTube. Gia, sometimes too. Are you watching me on YouTube? But then he says I heard you fine. Are you watching me on YouTube, GSM? Jesse is echoing in my living room. It's so loud. Oh, probably because she has to turn it up. That's interesting. What's the difference between those two?
That's weird.
Bill says very low. Jim says I'm very low. Interesting. GS10. But then Scott says I'm fine. I sound fine. That's very interesting.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it sounds on the audio.
Yeah, I'll have to hear how it sounds on the audio. Yeah, let me check. I'm going to call him to Daryl, see what he says. He might be able to.
May take a week or two to tweak everything and get it all right.
Yeah, give me. You've been fine on Facebook Live up until now. Now you're with somewhat low. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just turned up, Terry. Do I sound okay now? Just out of curiosity, Terry. Jesse and Chad are equal. Yeah, but hold on. Let me see. 2 minutes. 2-minute mark. I gotta check. I gotta keep marking and see when I move it. Okay, so you're about 25. Terry, how am I now? Am I better now that I'm louder here? Is it a little better? Is anybody? Am I still too low? Well, this is supposed to be exciting for the YouTubers, huh?
It's like watching paint dry.
Like watching paint dry. He says nope. Come on, you gotta give me a better nope. That sounds a lot better on YouTube with you turning it up. Okay, so.
But I hear some static with you turned up.
I hear a little, but
a little fuzz.
Okay, so let me turn them down. Hold on a second. Okay, I've turned them down now. Guys, talk.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hello, hello.
But most importantly, the partnership cache that I've got solved is back in action.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, really?
I need one of those.
Yeah, I think I need to turn them down and then.
And I'll be there in August.
How about now?
I wonder if they are going to bring the lost and found attribute back, though, because wasn't that just for the events, the lost and found events that lackeys attended?
Yeah, I was told that they were supposed to be bringing it back this year with the headquarters event.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it's going to stick around, but
right. It'd be nice to have that filled in. Those are the same two I'm missing.
What?
Yeah.
What are the same?
Lost and found and partnership.
Oh.
That's it. I even have all my negative attributes.
Yep. Yeah, I have a couple I haven't gotten yet. I know that. Does your program have any noise cancellation ability?
I'm surprised the one that I have the least of that I actually have found is short hike. It's not short hike less than 1 kilometer. It's like I guess people. Yeah, it's the less than 1 kilometer, but not the negative attribute of it.
I have 78 of those.
The 4-minute mark.
Yeah, I would figure more people would tag that.
4-minute mark. Hello, louder now. Am I any louder, Chad? Am I any louder?
Climbing.
You're louder.
Am I louder now? But I bet you're blasting on the audio.
You're same as what you were a second ago.
I'm what?
But you're louder than what you were during the show. But
do I sound okay on YouTube? Is the $1 million question. When you said turn them down, it didn't make any difference for me on YouTube. They still sound just as loud. Really, that's interesting. Oh no, because I turned them down on the input. Yeah, I can't like really. Did I get any louder? Did I get any louder? I am using a cloud lifter, Eric. Yes, I am. I am. The problem is coming. It's them coming through the board. That's the problem. Like if we all sat down at a table, it would sound. I could work it just perfect. But I have them coming through a computer.
Right. You can't, and he can't adjust us individually.
Right.
It's
I
all
can't-
or nothing.
Right. It's the callers and Jesse or nothing. Right. The callers, Jesse, and Chad are nothing. Yes. So I am louder right now. Okay, I gotta get out of this and the show. There we go. So yeah, we will tweak it, guys. It's gonna take a lot of time. Remember, guys, it took a little time to get it right the first time. We'll tweak it. We'll get it there. It'll get there. Just bear with us. You are a bit more now. I am a bit more now.
You are a bit more.
I am a bit more. I know. Telling me. Yes, I am. Just a bit. A little bit more. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for playing. We appreciate it very much. Thank you for helping me. I sound a bit louder. There you go. I guess that's good. It's good that I sound a little bit louder. Let's hear how it sounds though, on the audio. That's what all that matters is the audio. So all right, guys. We'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you. Bye.